Okay, now the Vampirumber attack is out of the way. I mean, it wasn't too bad, it's just, I wanted to get it done so I could continue on playing all the hacks I played before I ever did Let's Plays. Because I definitely want to play the Tale of Elementia again, I just knew it. Not even Let's Play, just play in general. So yes, this is the second Super Mario Odyssey hack I've played. Aside from any of my own hacks, but still. And this well, I liked pretty much all of them back then because I played a bunch of the best ones, and I generally had no idea like how people even made these Super Mario Odyssey hacks, let alone put in all this custom stuff. Okay, so we're at Peach's castle, and there's a few doors here. So there's some nice pictures on the wall. So now it just looks like we have to find our way around Peach's castle. Or something. So yeah, this is the intro of the game. So it starts off with Mario wandering around Peach's castle, as you can see. Take the door. There's a key that's going to be useful somewhere. Let's just go further to the right. Oh, right here. Then Mario pushes a box and finds a secret passage. Then he falls into this cave. In a tiny corner of the universe is a land filled with wonders and secrets. And then there's this old man that greets Mario after he falls down this chimney. So yes, Mario's now in another world, and he just happened to land through the guy's chimney just like Santa Claus, except he's not actually Santa. And who might you be? Mario, well, Mario, I appreciate it. That chimney was getting too dirty anyhow. And all of a sudden, all the dirt just disappears off of Mario, like he never even fell in there at all. Now please, there's nothing worth stealing here except that vase. I never liked it. You aren't here to raid my home? Now what was that, your Santa impression? Yes, it was. You found a strange book, started reading it, and next thing you know, you fell from the sky. So was that book like enchanted or cursed or something? I saw an odd purple and green fellow fall into the forest just a few hours ago. Okay, who might that be? I'm not sure, but this could mean you're both from a different world. That must be it. Yes, and this is a different world from the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, the world Elementia, as in Romhack, Tale of Elementia. It's not just a book, it's a real world full of life, and by reading the book, he somehow ended up in it. Oh, the old man's name is Ezan, and my life has been dedicated to exploring this land. You too should see the rolling hills, clear streams, and many wonders of Elementia. Sure, but once I'm done, how do I leave? Yeah, that might be a problem. I know of no way to return you, though there may be one possibility. Legend has it created eons ago. 4 spirits created this world, and all who walked upon it. Each spirit had power over an element. Earth, water, fire, and wind. Using their power, they wish to keep the world as clean and wonderful as possible. And yeah, keep in mind, this is back in 2008. We're having a story and a hack that's not just, like, save the princess or a brutal massacre. And we're having text, cutscenes, people talking with each other. All this was back in 2008. And with their power, they could transport you back home. Win-win, no? However, each spirit is heavily guarded in a distant temple. Freeing them won't be easy. Somewhere in the forest west of here rests the spirit of Earth. The pipe south of here leads to an arid desert home with the fire spirit. There is a lot of text here. Like, a lot. Elemental Palace. Southeastern Hill, Elemental Palace. So that comes last, I guess. Best of luck on your quest, so on and so forth. So yeah, the strange book. The transport into another world, and now, how the hell is he gonna get back home? Is the question. Oh, now I gotta use another button. So yeah, this is probably going to be where the last world is, so we can't go here yet. So let's actually start playing the game. To believe this was back in 2008, not just to mention how well made it is. Mushroom Woods. So we're gonna go to the Earth World first. And I literally just died on the first level. Well, actually, it's not just like one first level, because you could play the first 3 worlds in any order. You could always go here first if you wish to do so. Or you could have gone to the Fire World if you wanted to start with that. But I'll just go here. So the red mushrooms bounce you and everything else doesn't. That's a sign that's probably going to tell me that. If I can read it without this wiggler being in the way. Or it's just going to tell me about the elemental coins. Which are pretty much going to function exactly like dragon coins. Even though I don't know why they're called dragon coins in the first place, because Yoshi's not a dragon. Still. Pick 5 of those up, you get an extra life. And you can say you got all the dragon coins in the level. And, oh cool, there's a coin guide. Just let me know where I need to land. I always like to see coin guides. I don't like to see blind jumps. Oh, a nice cave remix of forest mushrooms. Cool. I still remember that one song in Mega Mario World that broke so badly. It was just epic, and it just turned out to be, well, this. Like, you'd have to go listen to it for yourself. Oh, what's in here? Now that I just thought about it. I'm actually playing this on a newer emulator, but since this is an old hack with custom music in it, I'm probably gonna have to switch. Because it pretty much almost always happens. But the music just breaks on an older... Well, the old hack's music breaks on a newer emulator, I mean to say. But no problem, I can always switch to ZSNES. Besides, I've played this hack on ZSNES before, so nothing to worry about. Okay, now you have to make invisible blocks appear. Okay. So let's finish Mushroom Woods, I guess. And hope that the game doesn't crash right away, because I kind of want to keep on playing. You know, it probably will crash real soon. Okay, we're still going. Crystal Lake. Oh, we get to save. This clear azure lake is where shine sprites can occasionally be found. They make Mario invincible for a brief period. Should be period. Back when I was playing this in 2008, I likely never noticed that. Brief period of time. Even the good hacks have typos. Well, I guess I'm not going up there. Okay, maybe I can still go for it. And I'd like to actually... Okay. I'd like to keep the switch. And how far back is this platform gonna go? Okay, now that I actually know how to get up there, I can't. That's odd. I know what I'm doing, but now I can't even get up there. What if I throw out the switch out? Or just do this? Now I can't get up here. That's odd. And I don't think you're gonna need the switch because of how hard that is to pull off. Actually, I will just go up there without the switch. I'm not expecting to actually need it for anything. Well, if I did, that would be pretty crazy. I mean, I actually had it once, but then screwed it up. Okay, of course, spraying the switch here wouldn't have gotten you anything useful. Just as I imagined it. So let's just jump off that fuzzy and save some time. Or like spin jump off the fuzzy, but yeah, you get the idea. Alright, you just jump over that with the springboard. So, what's the switch for besides just swimming through the lake faster? Okay, I can use that. So I guess just run through, or you can even opt to hit as many of those as possible if you want lives. Right, so there's a... Okay, I don't know what the switch is for. Well, I just flooded the cave. And I would probably increase the water level of the lake. It was bound to happen. So let's just mute the audio, finish the level, and switch to ZSNES. Yep. It sounds like gunfire again. So, did I raise the volume of the water or not? So let's... Okay, actually I seem to have drained it, and if I fall in this hole, what happens? Okay, we're still going, there's more level. Or maybe that was just for an elemental coin. Nope, there's more level down here. So hopefully this doesn't crash and I can actually just save the level once I'm done it. Even though judging by that sound, it's pretty much on the verge of crashing at this point. Finish the level. And cool, we get the save. So, where's the SNES? I mean, I knew that was bound to happen. Treetops. Which will sound better, because I switched emulators. Oh, and there's the Kirby music. And yes, this level's way better than Falling Bridge. I mean, I still remember the music you'd hear after clearing that level. Like, I still could not believe how broken it was. Can I go in here, or am I supposed to just jump down? Probably supposed to just go down. What's the pipe there for, anyway, if you don't go in it? Right, there's a switch for something, I guess. Okay. So we're being told to go left. How much time do we have to go left? Apparently enough. Yep. That worked. do all this stuff, well, a bunch of this stuff nowadays, but at the time, I was absolutely amazed by all of this. Charred woods. So I think I just took a secret path. Like, back in the day, I had no idea how you would sort all this custom stuff, and I was just amazed by the fact that it was custom. And then it took me a while to figure out that just because it's custom, it's not actually good. I mean, look at Hammer Brother Demo 3. I mean, every time anyone says it's good just because it's custom, I'm gonna say Hammer Brother Demo 3. And it just proved them wrong. Because I can. This hourglass is transported you to the path before this section of the forest was burned. And then you just press it again if you want to go back to the present where it is. So you're gonna have to switch back and forth between Charred Forest and the past where it wasn't actually burned down yet. For example, this tree. So we're gonna have to hit the hourglass again because of that tree. I'm only too sure of it. I'm thinking this was the right place to set off the switch. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Right, we can hit it now? I'll hit it and see what happens. Alright, this part of the stage just still looks the same. Right now that looks different. Oh, we already hit a midpoint. Wow. So I have to hit this, obviously. Right, that's the goal point. That's the goal up there. If I could do a shell jump, could I just break some of the level? Then again, like, could actually get a running boost at that. I mean, I feel like it's worth a try, even though it's probably not gonna happen. If I could get a running boost here, maybe I can do it. I can barely not get it. Go. Running boost. Most likely I'll actually kill the shell by accident, just trying to do this. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna kill the shell just because I have fire. Or I'll just get hit in the face with it. Even if it was, that probably wasn't intended. Or we just do that. To save some time. So just go straight up the wall with the shell. Jumping from the ledge is a bad idea. You're not gonna clear it. So I'll probably just end it right here at the Earth Temple, and then part 2 I'll go and clear that, and then try and do the rest of the Earth World. I mean, I'd like to get 100% on this again. It's a great hack.